Down in the black where the bright girls drown, the sea cracked open and pulled her down. Salt in her lungs, fire in the foam. The seas of hell said, "Welcome home." She was a pirate angel, silver in the storm, but grief made a doorway and hell took form. She fell through the tide when no saints could see, into the mouth of the undersea. She drifted below where the red waves burned, where the dead ships rocked and never returned. Moonlight broke on a poison reef, and the addiction demon smiled through grief. He wore white smoke and a glittering grin, promised relief, then let ruin in. He touched her harbor, he named her pain, then sent his hunger through her blood like rain. He didn't rush and no, he let her see how sorrow bends at the drowning knee. He said, "Little angel, don't fight so hard, I'll make oblivion feel like God." Then he reached for the one she loved the most, moved through their veins like a holy ghost, turned their laughter thin, turned their eyes to night, left white dust where their souls used to fight. One by one he stole their names, left them burning in chemical flames. She watched him feast while heaven stayed still, watched love get buried beneath his thrill. He kissed their ruin, he called it peace, fed on the ache that would never cease. In every heart that forgot its home, he built his throne from powder and bone. She saw him drag a world below, through a white wave high in the black undertow. He broke her people with a serpent smile, made death look sweet for a little while. But the pirate angel did not die. She learned how demons survive on lies, with blood in her mouth and fire in her chest. She tore through hell and escaped the depths. He called her back with a velvet hiss, said no one leaves an abyss like this. But the sea split wide when she screamed his name, and the gates of hell lit up in flame. He showed her face that she used to know, now pale as pearls in the underglow. Hands that trembled, mouths gone dry, prayers cut short with a vacant eye. Just at funerals up as fun, made chaos dance like a loaded gun. He loved the family photographs, love turning joy into aftermath. She saw the wreckage, the hollowed skin, the home's gone quiet he had lived in. The demon moved like a fever dream, through every promise, through every scream. He made the strongest forget their worth, turned mothers to ghosts while still on earth. So she sharpened rage on a broken mast and swore this night would be his last. She gathered the names of the ones he scarred, held every memory like a shard. If heaven was silent, then she'd raise hell, drag him screaming from his coral shell. He laughed, "Sweet angel, you're far too late. I drink from despair, I sleep in faith. The ones you love already fed my sea, and soon enough you belong to me." She saw him drag a world below, through a white wave high and a black undertow. He broke her people with a serpent smile, made death look sweet for a little while. Through hell and escaped the depths. He called her back with a velvet hiss, said no one leaves an abyss like this. But the sea split wide when she screamed his name, and the gates of hell lit up in flame. He rose like smoke from the cocaine tide, ground in needles, decay and pride. He said, "I take what grief won't keep, I bloom where the broken stop trying to breathe." She stood on a wreck with her wings half burned, every lesson of sorrow finally learned. She said, "You don't own love, parasite king, you only devour the wounded thing." She plunged her blade through the glitter white foam, through every lie he had called her home. The sea roared back and the chains gave way as the dead black water began to break. He clawed at her throat, a halo of scars, dragged her beneath all his ruined stars. He said, "You can't save them, foolish dove, I was born in hunger, I feed on love." She answered, "Maybe I can undo every grave the sellers led them to. But I can survive you, I can leave, I can become what you can't deceive. Then she ripped her wings to the drowning red, rose from the salt like the living dead. Not holding out something wilder still, a storm with a pulse and a righteous will. And she rose from the seas of hell alone, carrying grief like a blade of stone. He took her loved ones, he stained their days, buried their light in a whitewashed haze. But the pirate angel refused his crown, would not let sorrow pull her